She was the saltiest and lowest place on earth. We are taught to fear the mythical rock bottom, but I found it reveling. This rare gem of water is where I could witness the distinction between a simple inhale and exhale. To soar high, we have to first dive deep and come face to face with their demons. To be fluid, we must first know how to be rigid. I somehow discovered myself basking in this mysterious place, as timeless as time itself. Never before have I craved salty foods. I'm an avid fan of high heights, but in some paradox, I found my flaccid corpse lurking here at the Dead Sea, a place where I became alive again. My mantra of the year was "You'll float too," from Stephen King's It. I unexpectedly lost all control and truly did float. The powerful elements of Mother Nature engulfed me in a crystallized pool of antiquity and ensured that I surrendered. I innately attempted to lament her due to my curiosity. I swam and splashed, but it failed, and she brought me back to rock bottom. She pinned me down at the lowest point, but she bore me up with her brute strength in order to provide me with ease and relaxation. I was meant to surrender. Sometimes we have to give in. I wasn't rejuvenated per se, but dried out and dehydrated, preserved and encrusted. It was like she had frosted me with the saltiest, heftiest coat of icy golden and precious gems. When I went to leisurely lick my lips, the intensity from the salinity concentration blew me away. It was sensory overload, all from that single brush of my tongue. I could feel my neurons firing and my eyelashes jutting into my hardened skin, all because my tongue has never tasted anything even remotely close to being that salty, precisely 33%, where the typical sea is merely 3%. As I gave back in and surrendered to the epically calamitous slope, a slight minuscule trickle of solution seeped into my right eye. Wow, shampoo in the eye is nothing. Instantaneously, pangs of acid-like bolts darted straight to the back of my iris. No wonder there isn't any life in the Dead Sea. You can taste the death in your eyes. Even though it is bitter and sears you unforgivably, it is still somehow marvelous and tantalizing. I was bobbing in a place where it only rains about twice a year. And even when it does rain, it does not become fresh and reinvigorated back to its youth. Pure rainfall cannot have been fresh in the Dead Sea. It only enables it to dissolve more salt. Aristotle. The rain grants it more power, but never satisfies its thirst. She encompasses a forever yearning, which is why she has survived for so long. When I emerged, the sun immediately struck my skin and began to further dry out my walking, breathing carcass. My body was glistening and completely painted with mystical salt crystals, which quickly began to form within the teeny bleached peach fuzz within me. It appeared as if millions of microscopic icicles congregated within my hairs. I felt if I flexed my muscles or moved too abruptly, the delicate structures that adhered to me would rupture. I felt delicate, but strong. A potent brew of goals and determination boiled within me. The glass casing surrounding me ensured I remained patient. The lowest point on Earth will counterbalance the highest. We need counterbalance to survive. We need to embrace the entire spectrum. The Dead Sea is not just sodium chloride. It is irony at its finest.